Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Munich, Germany. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup European Qualifiers. It's game day 8. It's Group J, and it's Germany taking on Slovenia. As you look at game day 8, also Estonia in action at home against Finland, and Sweden are traveling to Israel. This game's also being played today. Here's the state of play in Group J. Germany and Finland first and second with 6-1 records. Slovenia hot on their heels at 5-2, followed by Israel, Sweden, and Estonia. Well, the mission is to clinch a top 3 spot in the group to advance to the FIBA Basketball World Cup, which will have 32 teams. It'll be played in Indonesia, in Japan, and the Philippines. And remembering how well these teams have played, not only in the European qualifiers, but also last year in winning FIBA Olympic qualifying tournaments and making it to the Tokyo Olympics, you would certainly expect both of them to be at the World Cup. But right now, their focus is on this game because who knows, this game could determine if they make it to the World Cup. Every game counts. Every game is important. And for Germany, I don't think they could have played really much better in their qualifying campaign. Certainly seem to be getting better and better. And in this window, when they have all of their players here, be it from top clubs in Europe, or from the United States, from the NBA, it just goes to show you how powerful a team they have and how exciting this competition can be. It's all about the players representing their countries, playing for their national teams, and the fans getting a chance to see their compatriots hit the hardwood. It's been great for basketball, and this window has been absolutely sensational. And you could say the same thing about Slovenia as we get ready to look at their team. No doubt, with Goran Dragic coming out of retirement to play, with Luka Doncic coming out, and obviously a very talented unit that made it all the way to the semifinals of the Olympics last year. So Germany and Slovenia have been introduced here to the crowd, and now we're going to have a pause for the playing of the national anthems.
Please stand up for the national anthems of both countries. We will start with the national anthem of Team Slovenia. Die Nationalhymne der Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
So the crowd excited about today's events, and why not? You're seeing elite talent in any basketball game when you look at the players that are out here for both of these teams. Of course, Dennis Schroeder back with Germany and surrounded by a lot of quality players, and of course for Slovenia as well. Luka Doncic is out competing again for Slovenia with Goran Dragic. Those two guys in the All-Star 5 at the last FIBA Eurobasket. And of course, Dragic was the MVP. He's come out of retirement. As we said, Gordie Herbert, he has led the national team of Canada. Here he is doing a great job with Germany. Referees, Johan Grosso, Nicola Maestre, and Fernando Calatrava. Grosso and Maestre French, and Calatrava a Spaniard. These two teams will also be meeting at the FIBA Eurobasket. They'll be in Cologne, so Slovenia better get used to these surrounds because they will be back in the group phase for the FIBA Eurobasket. And that will be where they launch their title defense, trying to make it 2 Eurobasket crowns in a row. And the last time Germany, of course, hosted a group phase of the Eurobasket, they did get out of the group. It was an unbelievable group. It went right down to the very end, but they were eliminated. So Alexei Nikolic, Mike Tobey, Jaka Blažić, Vlatko Cancar, and Luka Doncic in the starting 5. And both Dragic is coming off the bench with Samar from Alba Berlin. Luka Rupnik is in the team this time. Klemen Prepelic, Edo Muric, Žiga Dimec, all playing for coach Sekulic, who has done a fine job at the helm of this national team, Alexander Sekulic. And well, he has high hopes that this will be a special summer, not just getting wins in the European qualifiers, but as I mentioned before, going on and competing and having success at the FIBA Eurobasket. For Germany, this is a team that's playing very well. I mean, they have certainly been one of the talking points after starting with an opening loss against Estonia. They have really been on fire. Nick Weiler-Babb, Johannes Fortmann, Franz Wagner, Dennis Schroeder, Jonas Wolfart-Bottermann, and then Mauro Loh, Niels Giffey, Justus Hullitz, and on down the list. Gordie Herbert has coached in Germany for a long time, so he knows his personnel. He understands all the relative strengths and weaknesses. I know they've done a good job about as well as you can do preparing for Slovenia, and oftentimes that's not enough. You know, a lot of it depends on how Luka Doncic comes out, because he can utterly just dominate the basketball game, whether it's with his scoring, his passing. He's always right on the edge, right on the verge of getting a triple-double. And with Goran Dragic back in the frame. And don't forget, it was Zoran Dragic who really lit up this German national team at the Olympics. So they have to worry about both Dragic's in this contest. Slovenia winning that quarterfinal convincingly. Of course, that was a different, you know, every year is different. And Henrik Rödel was the coach of Germany, did a fantastic job getting them to the Olympics, something that I don't think many people expected, to get to the quarterfinals. It was a hugely successful run, but there weren't too many teams that had success against Slovenia. Of course, Dennis Schroeder did not play. He is here today. So the first of a couple of meetings here in the space of about 10 days between Germany and Slovenia. This one in the European qualifiers. The next will be in the FIBA Eurobasket. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bavaria. This is Munich, and this is the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And coming right out, and missing with that opening shot, Germany, so Slovenia with a chance to take the first lead. Mike Tobey. It was Franz Wagner that missed the first shot for Germany. Had a solid debut for Germany in their win over Sweden. Footman misses. Now Blazic. Doncic being guarded by Weiler-Babb. Steps back for three, and it's good. Even with the switch with Wolford-Botterman getting on him and the hands up, Doncic just took his time and made it look easy. Schroeder. He's working against Alexei Nikolic. Wagner. The lob. And Wolford-Botterman goes alley-oop, old style. Doncic going to work early. Passes over to Alexei Nikolic. And the pass back outside. Here's Wagner. Blazic wearing the pinkish high tops. He puts it up, and Tobey had his hands on it, doesn't rebound it. Schroeder fouled by Nikolic. A wry smile of Schroeder. So Doncic finding his mark early on, and then the lob. The alley-oop pass to Wolford-Botterman from Wagner. Now Schroeder. Doncic up ahead to Blazic. And Blazic is fouled. Slovenia like to get out and run. Wobo getting back. Instead of keeping his hands up, he lowered them, so I guess that made it an easy call for the referee. Want to send Blazic to the free throw line. So Blazic makes the first. He came into this shooting 62.5% in the qualifiers, 20 of 32. Makes his first. And gets the second one to drop as well. Seasoned campaigner in this Slovenian team. A real glue man. Always there for his national team. Wagner. Over to Schroeder from the left. And another miss for Dennis Schroeder. Chanchar. Now up to Tobey. Into the corner. Blazic for three, and front and back of the rim stays out. Chanchar got his hands on it, but Weiler-Babb with the rebound. Just behind the stripe, and a third consecutive miss for Schroeder. And the shot is good. Doncic. Certainly the fans love watching him play, but they'd rather him have an off day here in Germany. We all remember the pictures of Dirk Nowitzki sitting courtside when Slovenia played in the last window at Sweden. And a little bump. So free throws coming. So Wilo Bab played his college basketball at Iowa State in America. This is the first. And drills the second. Remember, Slovenia in their Olympic quarterfinal with Germany were resounding winners. But every year is different. The reach and the foul on Schroeder. They're going to count it. Wow. Nikolic. What a drive and basket. And he turns it into a three-point play. Here's Schroeder. Remember, he had 38 points in the win over Poland. Wilo Bab gets the extra effort, and Franz Wagner from the corner. Wow, so young, going to be a part of this national team for many years. Doncic steps back. And Wagner had good position there. Now Schroeder. Quick pass to Footman, bounce pass. And Wobo fouled as he goes up. There's Wobo, the MHP Riesen Lewisburg captain, who played at last year's Basketball Champions League Final Four in Bilbao. That was Wagner nailing the three-pointer. Germany came in shooting 77% at the free throw line in the qualifiers, but Wobo misses both, and now Goran Dragic is checked into the game, so that's another problem, shall we say, for Germany to worry with. And look at the lob to Toby. Now, Mike Toby, just a perfect fit for this Slovenia team. Naturalized player from the U.S. And how about that? Sweet stroke from Footman. Doncic fouled by Wobo. That's really hard to stop right there. The way Slovenia run. As Doncic draws a couple of players, somebody's open, and it's usually the man rolling to the basket. Schilling's checked into the game for the first time. He's played 3 games. There's 12.8 minutes per game. And Edo Muric also has checked in for Slovenia. He kept that alive. Schroeder travels. So a little bit of a shaky start for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Dragic stepping back. Now he's got it. Oh, he lost it as he went up, but he gets back. He drives, he's blocked by Voigtman. Now Schroeder in the open floor. Pulling up on the break. And you know Andreas Obst can shoot it. And that is a spot. He's got the green light. Certainly those pull-up jumpers. So Dragic was able to get the basketball back after it slipped out of his hands. Then Obst doesn't hesitate. Doncic. Back over to Cancar. Cancar hit a lot of three-pointers against Estonia. Wagner steps back. And Schilling doing a good job of keeping it alive, and the ball batted back over to his teammates. Here's Schilling, bounce pass. Oh, beautiful basketball. Oh, and the miss from Voigtman. Dragic. Slovenia certainly starting this game cold from the floor. Obst from downtown. That's two in a row. And Germany have taken the lead. Doncic. Ah, boy. He avoided the charge, just kind of leaned to his right and put his team back in front. Slovenia 2 of 8 from deep. Germany 4 of 9. Here's the lob. And Toby with a little bit of a push. So that foul called, and Gavin Schilling of Limoges he played 9 minutes against Sweden, didn't score. Schroeder. Schilling. Schroeder gets it back. And the ball is tipped by Slovenia. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder, the lob, and Toby saw it coming, got his hands on it. Boy, he is a very long, deceptively effective center in there with his blocking ability. And Dragic misses another one. But look at Toby, another rebound. Zoran Dragic drives in, and he's fouled by Schilling. I don't know what it is about Germany that brings out the best in Zoran Dragic, but he certainly does shift into a higher gear. Schroeder goes out. And at the line, well, I spoke too soon. He misses his first one. Niels Giffey's checked into the game, number 5. Also Johannes Timman. And Mauro Lowe, number 4, is in. So well, Germany does not bring the best out in him, apparently, as he goes 0 for 2 to stripe. Low from the stripe. Oh boy, what a beautiful little runner. It's a shot we see more and more these days. Toby. Oh, it's just a machine, isn't he? Final minute of the first quarter. Low. Oh, the shirt tug went unnoticed. Timon and the air ball. Now Doncic. Doncic backing up Giffey. Oh, spins. Wow. Breathtaking stuff every time Doncic plays for Slovenia. Doesn't seem to have the same fire today that he had the other day, but he's making some shots. Here's Low. That's an air ball. And another chance for Slovenia. Doncic gets it over to Zoran Dragic. And that's it. So, one quarter in the books. Germany come back. Then Slovenia move back in front. And they've got a 20-17 lead at the end of the first quarter. Slovenia over Germany. Well, missed free throws for both teams. Germany not shooting it very well inside the arc, but doing okay from beyond it. A little bit of a nervous start for these two teams as they trade blows here in Munich. One player that isn't nervous is Andreas Obst. He's got 6 points. Doncic, not surprisingly, has come out and led the scoring with 11. And Franz Wagner has one of the 3-pointers for Germany. He's 1 of 2 from deep. And this is Toby. He always seems to be up around the rim. Mike Toby, 4 points, 4 rebounds, a steal for Mike Toby. One of the 2 threes that was made by Obst. We'll scan in the barcode there, folks, to get Courtside 1891 into your smartphone. These are all the video streams, schedules, and scores. Great app to have. Clint Prepelic in the game. Germany will have to keep an eye on him. He's an out-and-out shooter, much like Obst is for Germany. Prepelic hands it off to Dragic, and Zoran Dragic with the layup, the reverse layup. Obst outside to Timon. Back to Obst, and it was a difficult pass. He was able to save it, but he's triggered a break for Slovenia. And then Dragic missed the layup. He's had a iffy start. Now Giffey tries to turn on Prepelic, and Edo Muric comes over with the double, forces the turnover, but then Germany get it back. And Niels Giffey gets his first 2 points. Voigtman. Bounce pass, Timon. Oh, nice finish. Johannes Timon. Žigadimec hands it off to Prepelic, and the three-pointers are just not falling for Slovenia right now. Ball goes out of bounds. And even though Slovenia are in the top three right now, there are no guarantees about them clinching that top three spot this window, and there'll be tough games ahead. They want to get as many wins as they can with Doncic and Dragic in the team. Here's Lowe from downtown. Nobody boxed out Giffey, but he still missed with a putback. Dragic quickly up and too quickly to his brother, goes out of bounds. They'll argue about that pass later around the dinner table at home with mom and dad. Here's Lowe. Goran Dragic, and again he loses it, but this time he was fouled. Tremendous competitor, Goran Dragic. There's Gordy Herbert. Used to play for the Canada national team, played at the Olympics for them many years ago. Ball hit out of bounds. Pass into Žigadimec. Great defense by Voigtman. Now Lowe. Voigtman puts it on the deck, drives in, back outside to Obst. And that's a mistake. You can't leave him open, but he doesn't sink it this time. Slovenia don't look quite as quick as they have been. Here's Lowe, goes past him, over to Timon. And Slovenia fortunate right now that Germany are missing some shots. Could probably say the same thing about Germany, fortunate with Slovenia also a little bit off color today. Dragic turns, misses. Obst downtown, his third three-pointer. Andreas Obst giving his team a lift on offense. He's about as automatic as they come. And Sekulic calls timeout. They got to solve some issues. Obst had played in 2 qualifiers coming into this game. And he's got a prominent role today.
double drag, Mura, pop, Niki, rolaj. Napadaj, razumemo. Tukaj imamo, slušaj me. Žiga, ne začneš, visoki tele, pa greš pol ven.
Nula faula imamo pizda, igraj pametno, ajde.
Well, Obst has really come out firing today. He had 3 threes coming into this game in his previous European qualifiers experiences for this European qualifiers, and he's already hit 3 today. And the game's not even 15 minutes old, not even 14 minutes old. Christian Singfelder called for the foul. Boric. Giffey. And it'll stay at this end. Oh, great defense from Edo Muric. Or is it Sommer? Excuse me. Sommer gets the steal and goes down and scores. Of course, everybody will know him because of Alba Berlin. Good hands by Muric. And some of the guys coming off the bench, bringing a spark for Slovenia. That was Sommer reaching around, knocking it down, and then finishing. Schroeder back. Doncic is also back. And Dragic. Both Dragics. No, excuse me, just Zoran Dragic. Schroeder kind of fading with the shot clock about to expire. Now Voigtman and Sommer tie it up. Sommer doing a great job sneaking in there, tying up Voigtman. A possession of favors Germany. Entry pass, and that was a mistake. Giving away the layup for Franz Wagner on the inbounds play. Good job by Germany. And now Schroeder reaching in. Look at him diving for the loose ball. Can't get it, almost had the turnover. Doncic steps back. Here's Obst. Wagner from downtown. Singfelder chases it down. Singfelder, and this time drills the three-pointer. So many players can stroke that three-pointer for Germany. You really have to get out and guard them. 5 points to lead. And that time the lob didn't work. Toby doesn't finish. Voigtman affected the shot. There's Voigtman. Buric almost stealing the basketball. Putman. And Wagner hits the ball out of bounds. And Toby just kind of misjudged his position. Doncic again being hassled, and Doncic charges. So Wagner guarding him closely, and then Timon steps in front of Doncic. So taking one for the team. Kulich complaining that Timon was moving. So referees want to review something here. I don't think they want to see if Doncic elbowed Timon. Well, maybe so. Maybe that's what they're looking at. So they call it a normal foul, normal charge. Doncic goes over, checks on Timon to make sure he's okay. And with under 4 minutes to go here, Germany leading by 5. Big point in the game. See if they can put any more distance between themselves and Slovenia. Cancar back in for Slovenia, as well as Alexei Nikolic. Wagner. Timon. And the long three doesn't fall for low, but there's Wagner. And he misses another one, but another offensive rebound for Germany. And Wagner cuts and gets the layup. Doncic passes it back outside. They're doing a good job of recovering Germany. And Slovenia just missing all kinds of open jumpers. Schroeder, it looks good, everything but the finish, but fortunately for him, Wagner was there for the offensive rebound. Let's go down to the bench.
Oni nam daju koše iz druge akcije, prelajmo. Druge akcije nam daju koše.
Wenn ihr die noch nicht habt, das wird ein richtiges Basketballfest in Köln und Berlin.
Slušaj, ej, gremo tko, prve. Double drag for shoulder. Double drag, Čana, sprintaj. Right, go hard, right, let's go. Ajmo,
Well, we haven't seen Slovenia struggle like this in a while with Doncic in the team, but they have not rebounded the basketball well today. Germany getting a lot of second and third chances. 14 points in the paint. 12 second chance points for Germany, 0 for Slovenia. Germany out rebounding Slovenia 31-15. That is incredible. Prepelic. Now they are definitely having a bad day at the office. But much of that has to do with the way Germany are playing too. You got to give them credit. Schroeder. Schroeder has yet to make a shot from the floor, and then Slovenia then go to the other end and score with an alley-oop pass to Toby from Doncic. Three-point shot, another air ball. Doncic up ahead. Here goes Prepelic. And 4 quick points for Slovenia. Well, it can happen just like that. Germany not shooting particularly well themselves, but their rebounding has given them a lot of extra shots.
Joe, it's a 5. All right. Hey, can we run a 4-up punch for France? Go inside. All right. Hey, that means Dennis, you got the ball. Okay. Hey, France here. Hey, you're here. All right, Joe. You come up and set that screen. We go over the loop, Nick, and you pop. France is coming in. If they deny this, we're going right high-low, right there to France. Wait, okay? You just fake like you're coming off that screen. Okay, and pass right there. All right, you got to make sure you get open. This, we got 2 fouls to give. All right. Gotta go.
So that was the lob from Doncic to Mike Toby, and then of course this was the pass up ahead to Prepelic. When you're struggling, you like to get those layups. .143 remaining. First half, Germany still up by 5. Here's Wagner going to work and tied up. A couple of NBA players going at it. Chanchar and Wagner. Chanchar wanting to leave nothing to chance that at least his team would come away with a jump ball, but trying to wrestle the possession away. Now Doncic, see if Slovenia can build on their 4-0 run. Here's Chanchar from the left corner. Uh-oh, look at that, 7 unanswered. And Slovenia have pulled to within 2. And the ball knocked away, Alexei Nikolic, but then Germany get it right back, steal it from Prepelic. Schroeder for 3. Having a nightmare from the field today. And Doncic saves it in bounds, but to Weiler-Babb now. Wagner into the corner. Sengfelter. Another offensive rebound for Germany from Voigtmann. Schroeder. Now, eventually, one's going to fall for Schroeder, but it's been a a tough ask here in the first half. Now he's fouled by Nikolic. Schroeder has yet to score a point. 0 for 7. Well, there's no doubt the shots will eventually fall for Dennis the Menace, but right now they are not dropping. Quick pass to Wagner. He tried to get to Sengfelter. Goes out of bounds. An offensive foul called on Sengfelter, sending Edo Muric crashing to the ground. Sengfelter takes a seat, and Slovenia were in a real troubling position. See, that was his moving block. He got a chance to tie it or take the lead. Final seconds ticking off the clock. And Doncic looks at the referee with disdain, wanting a foul to be called. He heads over to the bench. They'll head off to the locker room, down by 2 points to Germany. Germany 33, Slovenia 31 at halftime. So 3 threes for Slovenia, 9 of 20 inside the arc. Germany 7 of 18 inside the arc, 6 3-pointers. And look at the rebounding, twice as many rebounds for Germany. So that is never a good development for the other team, with a few rebounds and more assists as well. Wagner, Obst each with 9 points. Doncic has 11, Toby 6 for Slovenia. Well, Germany got in the flow early on, and Doncic led all scorers with 11 points at the end of the first quarter. The hustle from Weiler-Babb, and that led to the extra shot, and Wagner punished Slovenia. Absolute star on the rise, Franz Wagner. Mike Tobey has a couple of those in the first half. He usually gets about 4 or 5 a game. Well, Goran Dragic hasn't gotten on track yet. He has thus far failed to score after missing 6 shots, but not a problem for Obst, number 42, with 3 3-pointers. Also low with that runner. Look at the bank shot from Tobey. This was the reverse layup from Zoran Dragic, his only 2 points. And then Timon after Germany almost turned it over, was able to get the pass inside to Niels Giffey. And that was a nice finger roll from Timon, little flick. Schroeder diving for the ball. Not able to come up with possession. You saw Sommer there. Nice little sequence of plays when he was in the game. As Wagner keeping it alive, and this was another lob caught by Toby and scored. Of course, there was one that he didn't score, but it wasn't that one. Prepelic leaked out and got the fast break layup, and Slovenia, who were in a little bit of trouble, trailing by 9 points, closed the gap to 33-31 at halftime.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Hanger, lovely behind the back, crossover, and the flush. Just a shake of the head there from Hopkins on the bench with disbelief at the move from his teammate.
Time running down, step back, it's good, right at the buzzer! Marius Grigonis loving that. That is a tough move.
Now, oh, Poirier, what a spin move from the big fella! Coming into the game late, making a huge play. Look at this.
Sabonis, and away he comes in the open floor. And left hand is the finish. Just runs the floor so well. Sabonis at 6'11", he does not look 6'11" when he's in full flow.
Nurkic bounce pass. Look at him run the floor. Oh, is he okay? Kamenyas crashed to the floor.
Hanger now at the top with possession for Hungary. Pass inside, and there's the thunder. Ailingsfeld puts what looked like half the Czech Republic team on a poster.
Almost lost by Gudmundsson. He's got to get it across. He does. Acox comes to his rescue. Acox going for the big time. What a block! Unbelievable action above the hoop in Reykjavik.
Nurkic, oh, a dangerous pass. Yabusele, 48, you don't want to foul him. He goes up with a dunk.
De Vries very active in the opening minutes of this one. Nice pass to the corner as well. Extra pass on to Kloof. Kloof going behind the back. Dazzling dribble. What a move from Charlon Kloof. Tying the Spanish defense in knots.
Nurkic thought about launching it. He's going to take off. Oh my goodness me, are you kidding me? What a move from Nurkic. They're going to be talking about that one for a long time. That might just be the dunk of the qualifiers. Wow, look at this. Is he going to shoot it? Nope. And then he sees it open up, and he says, I'm going right at you, big fella. And he goes and he puts Poirier on the poster. Well, Luka Doncic leading the scoring with 11 points for Slovenia at halftime. 2 of 3 from deep. And I would imagine he's going to put up even more attempts in the second half. Did a good job there avoiding the charge. And for Germany, Andreas Obst has given the team a lift. Look at that with his three-point shooting. Reliable source of points on the perimeter. Slovenia would have been well aware of his acumen from downtown, his precision. He still is able to get his shots off. Just textbook form, shooting it from behind the arc, Andreas Obst. Both he and Wagner have 9 points to lead Germany, who are going for their 7th win in the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. You know, it's interesting that there will also be teams that are going to be eligible to participate in the pre-Olympic qualifying tournaments from the second round. So if they do end up being eliminated, they still might be able to make it to the Olympics. From Europe, there will be 16 teams going into the pre-OQTs. 12 teams from the second round of the qualifiers that have not qualified for the World Cup. And of course, 4 teams will qualify from the Eurobasket pre-qualifiers second round. So there's still a lot on the books, a lot at stake for all of these teams. And it's the great thing about the new system of competition is that with these national teams, they don't just have to wait, you know, a full year before they get back together with their teammates. They can gather again for the windows, and then they have more chances, much like these two teams did actually at an additional Olympic qualifying tournament or a pre-Olympic qualifying tournament. Germany were so good. Maybe the biggest surprise of all, I think, when they got to the Olympics by winning the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament that was held in Croatia. That was last year. Although you have to tip your hat to Slovenia going to Lithuania and beating the host to make it to the Olympics. But of course, these would be pre-Olympic, talking about pre-OQTs, so a step before the OQTs. And as a reminder, these teams also will be squaring off at the Eurobasket, which will be coming up shortly after it starts. It's going to be tipping off September 1st and running until the 18th. And Germany will be hosting group phase games in Cologne, and they will also be hosting the knockout stage in Berlin. Doncic knows the importance of this game for Slovenia. This is the 4th consecutive game that he's been able to play in the qualifiers. Now, the next window will be in November. Slovenia will be at Israel, and then they will host Germany. And then the last window for the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers will be in February 24th, 27th. Slovenia will be at Estonia and at home to Israel. So with their big guns here, they want to make sure they win their games, but you can say the same thing about Germany. you got Slovenia fans here, you got a lot of German fans, obviously, and it's all happening. Slovenia currently ranked 5th, currently number 5 in the FIBA World Ranking. Germany are an impressive 11th. Other European qualifiers underway, or rather being played today, and of course we've had this we've had the amazing games yesterday. Iceland going to overtime, beating Ukraine. Italy winning a thriller at home over Georgia. Bosnia and Herzegovina getting 2 double overtimes to beat France in Sarajevo. Well, folks, scanning the barcode, you get the World Cup Qualifiers app in your smartphone. Have it at your fingertips, all the information that you need to keep tabs on all of the European qualifiers, the Asian qualifiers, the African qualifiers, and the Americas qualifiers. Dennis Schroeder 0 for 8 from the floor today. He's 0 for 4 from behind the arc. He does have 5 assists and a steal, but is -4 efficiency. So Germany will be looking for that to change as the second half gets underway here in Munich in the Audi Dome. Germany leading it by 2. And the whistle blows. 2 free throws coming. The foul on Blažić. Well, it certainly looked like Bad was going to make the pass, but once that whistle blew, he very alertly put the shot up to get to the line, but he's missed the first attempt. Wolfar Bodum has checked back into the game. Wobo. So Germany up by 3. Here's Doncic. And the lob, and Wobo was ready for it, and Weiler-Babb avoids the foul and goes in for the two-handed jam. Germany back up by 5. Doncic backing his way down, and Weiler-Babb doesn't want to foul him, but then again doesn't want to give away the layup. Wobo passes it back outside, and Fleckman misses everything, but Wagner with the rebound and banks it in. Boy, they're getting the loose balls and the rebounds today. Quick pass down low to Jančar. Here's Blažić. That's off the front of the rim. And the whistle blows. 2 free throws coming for Schroeder. Alexei Nikolic. So Voigtman misses everything, and Wobo alertly just kind of bats it into the path of Wagner, who then just isn't going to miss that shot. And that was an alert Wobo as well. anticipating the lob pass. And Schroeder gets his first point of the game. Let's see what happens as he watches the ball fall through the hoop. See if this gets him going offensively. Nikolic from downtown, it's good. First three-pointer made by Nikolic. And Schroeder, and as you suspect, he hits the free throws, and all of a sudden, watching that ball fall through the hoop, he starts to get that feeling back. First field goal of the game. Doncic the lob this time, and Toby misses for the second time. 2 misses today on the lobs. Wagner on the break. And Blazic. Now Germany might regret missing that layup. There's Doncic, fouled by Wagner. Oh, clever move by Schroeder. Very slick move. The turn. Doncic from the elbow. Doncic looking almost human today. Hasn't really taken over the game like he so often does. He's got 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. There's Wagner. So Kulic has seen enough. He calls timeout. Well, just like Obst came out and really sparked Germany, it feels like right now Slovenia needs somebody else to come out and kind of ignite a run. Because the usual characters that do that just do not seem, they seem to be a step off today. So big opportunity here for Germany, up 8 points on Slovenia. Doncic has it. And Doncic knows he got away with one. He thought his teammate was going to be in the corner. Is it Blazic? Yes. So the foul called. They got lucky. Here's Doncic. Turns. And another foul in Germany. Trying to keep a body on Doncic as long as possible. Try to limit his impact. Here he is stepping back from 3. That's off. Now Schroeder. Right at the stripe. Into the hands of Dragic. Goran Dragic races down the court. Spins. Schroeder does a great job. He actually bit on the pump fake. And then Schroeder takes it away from Toby. Great play by Schroeder. Weiler-Babb. And Wobo turns and scores. And in many respects, Germany making it look easy. Showing great patience. And really locking down on defense. Here's Doncic into the paint. And boy, again, I think fortunate to get the foul called. Doncic. This is Weiler-Babb. Doncic went up, and Wobo's played pretty well today. Starting at center. And again, it's just not working for Slovenia right now. Incredible. Never thought we'd see the day when this would happen, but Doncic is really having an off day. Wagner gets it back, and ball goes out of bounds. Prepelic. Chanchar puts it up from the baseline. Tough shot, but that's the best they're going to get. Could be a long afternoon, a long second half for Slovenia. Schroeder just goes right past Toby. Doncic goes behind his back, goes down. And Sekulic has to be thinking, oh dear, let's hope there's no injury here with Doncic. Maybe it's the shoe. Let's see, he goes down. And nobody wants to see Luka Doncic injured, that's for sure. I think his, well, hopefully his just shoe came off his foot. No, he's definitely limping a little bit. So he's going to go out of the game, get some treatment. And if Slovenia going to win this game, they might have to figure out, rely on somebody else to dig him out of trouble, because Luka is not his normal Luka self today. There's the lob, oh boy. Throw down from Toby. The answer, oh, for three. Fourth three-pointer for number 42. Another lob. Well, Dragic is now teaming up with Toby for the lobs. I count 4 lobs. Timon wide open. And this time Dragic comes up with the basketball. Hands it off to his brother, who kind of knifed his way in, but came up well short of making the shot. ...13 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the game. Schroeder, bounce pass, Timon. Oh, they are just playing like a well-oiled machine on offense and not making mistakes on defense. They're in the right places. Muric. Schroeder with the box out on Zoran Dragic. And now the lob, but Timon catches it and brings it down. And it goes up again and scores on Toby. And Germany up by 15 points. This might not just be a win for Germany, it might be a statement win about where they are as a national team and what their prospects are ahead of the World Cup. Pass from Toby. Prepelic hands it off, and Toby fouled by Wagner. Franz Wagner showing a little magic all game long, but this time he does commit the foul. So Doncic indeed is going to come back for Edo Muric and his team in crisis, down 15 points. And when it rains, it pours, and right now it is not happening for Slovenia. Even at the free throw line, they're struggling. Just 4 makes from the line today from 8 attempts. Now 4 of 9. Obst. They are just competing and winning on the boards. Such a big factor in this game. Good job by Zoran Dragic, though, to knock it away. And Timon reaches in and commits to foul Doncic. So they're over the limit, and Doncic goes to the line. You can see Doncic trying to limber up here. Luka Doncic, superstar of superstars, but not today. He has had one of his worst games in the Slovenia jersey. I'm sure the fans back in Ljubljana and Celje and everywhere else are in a little bit of shock watching this. 1 of 5 from the free throw line. He does make the second. Žiga Dimec is checked into the game for Slovenia. To play center, to Toby sitting down. And Niels Giffey picks up the basketball. Zoran Dragic, a German, clattered into him. But incidental contact was the decision. Doncic fires the 3 from about 2.5 meters from behind the arc. And back to a 13-point game. Out of low, over to Timon. Oh, just so good going to the basket today, Johannes Timon. He is finishing with aplomb. Doncic. Offensive foul on Germany. I mean, you'd almost expect Preplich to put up a few threes. And another turnover. Germany on the break. And the dunk from Giffey. $17 points, the difference. Nice hesitation, and Dragic's able to get it up. Kind of holding his groin. Hopefully nothing wrong there, but anyway. Germany very pleased with how this game has unfolded. And Doncic, a good job of making that shot. But at the end of 3 quarters, they're in trouble. Germany lead it 61-46 over Slovenia. Well, the numbers do not make for pleasant viewing for Slovenia. Germany get out running, playing good defense, showing great composure around the basket. Courtside 1891, video stream, schedules, and scores. Scan in the barcode, folks, and you will have it on your smartphone. Here goes Dragic. It's now or never time for Slovenia. And boy, a fortuitous bounce. You almost wonder if Sommer might check back into the game. Maybe playing on loan at Hamburg Towers this season from Alba Berlin. Maybe give him a different look. He looked good in the first half. Mauro low misses. And now Preplich has it. Preplich, type of player that can really pour in the points. Doncic gets the bump. Looking for the call, doesn't get it. Low. How low can he go? And Edo Muric goes down in a heap. This is the lucky bounce, to put it mildly, for Slovenia. They're going to need a lot more luck. Well, it goes from bad to worse for Slovenia. And Singfelder has it. Germany up by 18 points. The technical foul was on Goran Dragic. That's why Obst went to the free throw line. Mauro low. Can Slovenia stage an incredible fight back? And the foul called on Doncic. Watch this. Goes behind his back. Doncic not enamored with the call. Well, Slovenia down 18. That's 6 3-pointers, but 8 minutes and 14 seconds remain. If somehow, some way, they could go on a little bit of a run and catch fire, you could see Slovenia cutting into this deficit. But it's one thing to come back when you're trailing, but something else to come back from 18 down. That would be a very special comeback indeed. But Edo Muric starts what Slovenia hopes will be a comeback. And Doncic is fouled, so he goes to the line. Voigtman not going to allow him to get a potential three-point play. Herbert won't like that. Not the turnover aspect, because it stops the clock and allows Doncic to go to the line, although he struggled at the free throw line today. Takes his time and makes the first. He's now 3 of 7 at the line and has 18 points. You would think that Prepelic would be a key man in a comeback, and as well as Chanchar with their three-point prowess, three-point shooting prowess. But they got to get stops at this end, Slovenia. Voigtman. Voigtman for three. Wow. And the lead back to 17. And oh boy, what a tough move. Edo Muric fouled as he gets to the rim with the finger roll. So he's got a chance for a three-point play. So Maldo Lowe commits the foul. And can't be missing free throws when you're down double digits like Slovenia, but they are. They're missing a lot. Voigtman. Singfelder. And this time Slovenia were aware of Germany's penchant for hitting the ball out to the perimeter on the rebound, and they were there for it. Look at Prepelic beating Obst to the basketball, and the foul on Obst. And Prepelic is like, why did you blow the whistle? We were going to get a layup. He's teamed with 3 fouls in the quarter. Doncic goes in for the dunk, and he's fouled by Giffey, who tries to defy Luka. And Luka just made up his mind he was dunking that. So another chance for a three-point trip down the floor. Well, the way this game has gone for Slovenia, I dare say, it would be almost extraordinary for them to come back and win if they did. And Chanchar rebounds the miss. And then he loses it as he goes back up for the putback. What has happened to Luka Doncic's free throw shooting today? 4 of 9. Now Schroeder down low, and the bigs are really getting anything and everything they want. Edo Muric, and the three is good. Look out. Slovenia showing signs of a recovery, down 12. Why Schroeder is doing this? Just pick up the ball. You're winning by 12. What's going on? Let's see. He's trying to take as much time go off the clock. Here we go. Have to get back and guard him next time. Those were a lot of seconds. And Schroeder makes the jumper. He's shown a different face here in the second half. Schroeder was being shut out at halftime. He's got 8 points now, along with 10 assists. Free throw is good from Edo Muric. Twelve points the difference. Schroeder again gets in the paint. Oh boy. World-class move, that one. Absolutely. Schroeder going to the line for the three-point play. So that's twice Edo Muric has tried to guard Schroeder, and twice he has failed to do so. This is what the crowd came to see. Schroeder with a little bit of razzle-dazzle panache. He says, count it to the referee, Johan Rosso. 11 points now for Schroeder. Double-double for Dennis the Menace. And Dragic puts it up and in. Three-point shot is good. Another one for Germany, Franz Wagner. And they just look far too composed to allow this thing to slip away. Three-point shot, Doncic. Muric, the rebound, another opportunity. Doncic with a quick spin and misses the shot. Franz Wagner. Jančar. Prepelic. That's what I've been waiting on all day. Prepelic is the one guy that can shoot you back into a game. Three-pointer from Schroeder. Oh, wow. Germany just are at a different level today. And it's starting to look like you can say this one is done and dusted. From 0 points at halftime to 14. Make that 17 in the second half for Dennis Schroeder. Wow. He really has turned it on. Well, he didn't play last year at the Olympic qualifying tournament. They couldn't work it out. Issues regarding insurance, but he has come back and shown his value to this team today. Sweden could be doing a favor, or are doing a favor potentially to Finland, because if Finland beat Estonia, Germany win this game, and Sweden beat Israel, then Finland will qualify for the World Cup. Well, I'm certainly not surprised that Germany can be winning this game. I'm just surprised that they could be winning it so comprehensively. But they were ruthless against Sweden the other day, so maybe we shouldn't be surprised. They're coming into form at the right time, right before the Eurobasket. And now a screen, moving screen. Voigtman wanted another three-pointer, but it's not going to count. But one other thing to consider for, oh boy, Slovenia, as Dragic goes down, earns a trip to the line. I mean, you never know. Goal differential could come into play as well with these two teams. So ooh, nasty fall. Both Qualifiers and Dragic taking a hard tumble. Germany called timeout. Maybe they want to talk about the goal differential, or maybe they're just doing it to make sure they finish this final to 25 the right way.
We want the ball here, we get into an eye. All right? Hey, who's the one that's on? Huh? Who do you want in an eye? Hey, you take the ball out of bounds, Dennis and Joe in the eye. Okay, Dennis and Joe in the eye. Okay? Hey, Niels, you got to be right here, Andy here. You got to be ready to come. If we screen here, we don't get it, you got to be ready to come. Okay? Dennis, you got the ball. Okay? We're in an eye. Hey, then we got to clear. When the ball's in, we got to clear. And we want to use the clock. One side shoulder at 10 seconds. All right? At 10 seconds. All right, here we go.
And to think about how good this Germany team is, it could be even better if Daniel Theis is able to shake off an injury and make it to the Eurobasket. Obviously, he's running out of time. He's with the team here today on the bench, but that would be another frontline player, another center to add to the mix. And their interior guys today have been, wow, they've made the difference, really. They're rebounding, they're scoring. 40 points in the paint today for Germany. They've out-rebounded Slovenia 53-27. Dragic, first one drops. And not the second, to continue a trend today for Slovenia, where they have really struggled from the line. Shooting in the 50s. Schroeder almost turned it over. And they do turn it over indeed. Sommer gets it up ahead, and Dragic goes in and lays it up and in. A little bit older, but still can fly, Goran Dragic. Giffey has it over to Voigtman. Wow, Voigtman is just automatic, isn't he? Well, not necessarily automatic, but 3 of 7 from deep. Blazic travels. Germany is a team 12 of 39 from long range. Five players have struck from downtown today. Schroeder comes out, high fives everybody, as does Wagner. Something tells me we're going to see Germany at the World Cup. They won't punch their ticket this window, but I think it's a matter of when rather than if. They look good. Blazic. And Blazic gets the turnover. Up ahead to Toby behind the back. Oh, what a play. And that Edo Muric misses the layup. That was really the only pass that Toby could make behind the back in that situation. So final minute ticking off the clock, and in this incredible, exciting era of Luka Doncic, Goran Dragic, and Slovenia, it's the first loss for them during these qualifiers. And Germany, Giffey gets in there, challenges for the offensive rebound. And this is really also bearing in mind they had a great summer last year when they made it to the Olympics, but you just have to wonder, where does this stand? Where does this performance rank for Germany in the last couple of years? It's certainly, you would have to think, would be the most impressive performance under Gordy Herbert. Not that he's done a bad job before this, but I mean, they've certainly taken apart one of the better teams. I would have said that Slovenia, one of the favorites to win the Eurobasket before today's game. Now, I think I would take that away and say that Germany are one of the favorites. Especially when considering one of the other favorites, France, lost last night at Bosnia-Herzegovina. Sommer, bounce pass, Toby with the dunk. So are they going to keep playing? Lowe has it. Well, Slovenia, they came, they saw, and they were conquered big time today. Look at that. Just an exclamation mark right at the end of the game. And in all honesty, folks, it wasn't even a contest today. Germany were so convincing. Okay, Slovenia, maybe they were tired, whatever, but everybody has to gather themselves during these qualifiers and put their best foot forward. Today it was Germany. They win it at a canter, 90-71 over Slovenia. Well, even Luka Doncic can't win them all, and he goes over and congratulates everybody. I think he would be the first to tell you that Germany richly deserved their win today. They were prepared, they were hungry. When they faced a little bit of adversity, they came back strong, and they struck back with a vengeance, and they just played smart basketball. They utilized their bigs, they crashed the boards. From an offensive rebounding standpoint, they just gave themselves so many extra chances. 20 of their 56 rebounds coming on the offensive glass, led by Wagner's 5 offensive rebounds. And Fleischmann had quite a game as well. 14 rebounds to go with his 11 points. He was plus 24, which was a team best. And there's Schroeder Jr. with pops. Like, that's how you do it. You're going to be the one to do it as well one day. So look at the numbers again, the rebounding, the assists, just pure domination for Germany. Schroeder's going to no doubt have some suitors. Maybe his phone will be ringing after this game in the NBA. I think he's without a club right now. So, and you see from the scoring standpoint, Schroeder had 17, Wagner 16. So Schroeder, having been shut out at halftime, ends up leading Germany in scoring. He also had 10 assists. So quite a game for him. And Obst was terrific. I really think you got to salute Obst, because when he came in, he made such a difference with his shot making. And one of the strengths are those lobs into Toby. So they could not get it going at all, and it was a lot of it was to do with this German team. Luka Doncic with 23 points. Despite having an off day, he was 6 of 11 at the line. Chanchar just wasn't a factor today. Just took 3 shots. And Prepelic only took 4 shots. Slovenia just didn't get anything going at all. Dragic finished with 9 points, 3 assists. Talking about Goran Dragic. Zoran Dragic really struggled when he came into the game in the first half. So they were not nearly as competitive as we've seen them the past 2 summers. Look at Voigtman, though. He really didn't put a foot wrong today. So just that kind of day for Luka Doncic and co. This is when Schroeder was in full flow. He beats Edo Muric.